You ever notice how some people can say very little, and everyone listens? Meanwhile, you explain your idea carefully, add context, give reasons, and the conversation just moves on without you. That doesn't mean your idea was weak, it means it didn't land. Most people think being taken seriously is about confidence, authority, or personality. But in real conversations, respect comes from something much simpler. It comes from how your message is structured. In this video, I'm going to show you a practical system that makes people take you seriously, without being louder, more aggressive, or pretending to be someone you're not. You'll learn how to say your point clearly, set boundaries without creating tension, and end conversations in a way that makes people actually remember what you said. And by the end, you'll have one sentence you can use immediately when you feel ignored or talked over. Let's start with the real reason good ideas get dismissed. Why people don't respond to good ideas. Most conversations fail at the same moment, not because the idea is wrong, but because the listener doesn't know what to grab onto. When your message feels scattered, uncertain, or unfinished, people subconsciously hesitate. They're not rejecting you, they're waiting for clarity that never comes. So instead of reacting, they move on. The solution isn't more explanation, it's clear signals. There are 3 signals people unconsciously look for when deciding whether to take someone seriously. I call this the anchor, edge, exit system. Anchor, your point is easy to understand. Edge, your point has a boundary. Exit, your point ends cleanly. Miss any one of these and your message loses weight. Let's break them down. Part 1. Anchor. Make your point easy to hold. If your message isn't clear immediately, people won't stay with it. Most people start talking before they know what their point is. So they circle around it, add context, explain motivations, and lose attention. The fix is simple. Say the point first, then explain. To do this, you need a verbal anchor. An anchor is a short phrase that signals, this is the main idea. Examples. The issue is, the decision here is, the risk is, what matters most is, here's the difference. Unanchored. I've been thinking that maybe we should change the plan a bit because the timeline is tight and there could be problems later. Anchored. The risk is we miss the deadline. I think we should simplify the plan. Same idea, completely different impact. The brain likes clarity. When you anchor your message, people relax and start listening. Quick drill. Before you speak, silently decide your one sentence. Then start with a label. Issue, decision, risk, or recommendation. That's anchor. Part 2. Edge. Set a boundary so your words carry weight. Here's where most people lose respect without realizing it. They remove all boundaries from their language. They soften everything. Maybe, kind of, if that's okay, I'm not sure, but even when they are sure. This doesn't make you polite. It makes your message sound optional. Edge means you clearly state what you will do and what you won't. Not emotionally, not aggressively, just clearly. Example at work. Instead of, I can try to finish this by tomorrow, say, I can finish this by tomorrow if the scope stays the same. If it changes, it'll be Friday. That sentence communicates clarity, self-respect, and reliability. Another example, socially. If someone keeps interrupting you, most people either stop talking or get louder. Here's Edge. I'll finish this thought, then I want your take. You didn't attack. You didn't retreat. You set a boundary. And boundaries are what people respect. If this kind of communication is useful to you, this is exactly what this channel is about. Practical ways to speak clearly and be taken seriously. You can subscribe if you want more of this. Now, let's move to the final piece, which most people completely ignore. Part 3. Exit. End cleanly so your point stays strong. If you keep talking after the point is made, you weaken it. Authority doesn't come from saying more, it comes from knowing when to stop. Exit means you finish your message with a clear end. Here's a simple structure you can use anywhere. Anchor the point. State the boundary. Say the next step. Stop talking. Example. The issue is timing. I can deliver by Thursday if we keep this focused. Next step, I'll send the outline tonight. Then stop. No defending, no extra explaining. If someone disagrees, great. Now you're discussing a clear position. This is where people start taking you seriously. The reset sentence. Use this when you're ignored. Now, let me give you the one sentence you can use anytime a conversation starts slipping away. Here it is. Let me say this clearly in one sentence. That sentence does 3 things. It signals confidence, it forces structure, and it buys you a moment to reset. After that, use anchor, edge, exit. For example, let me say this clearly in one sentence. The risk is delay. I can deliver on time if scope stays fixed. Otherwise, it moves to Friday. That's it. You didn't argue. You didn't escalate. You took control. Applying this in real life. Let's make this practical. At work, use anchor when presenting ideas. Use edge when negotiating scope. Use exit when decisions are made. With family, anchor your concern. Set a boundary calmly. Exit instead of repeating yourself. With friends, drop the jokes for one clear sentence when it matters. Then return to your normal tone. You don't need to change your personality. You just need structure when it counts. Common mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1. Stacking multiple points. Pick one. Deliver it. Pause. Mistake 2. Explaining before anchoring. Say the point first. Mistake 3. Removing boundaries out of fear. Clarity is not rudeness. Recap. Anchor your message so it's easy to understand. Add edge so it has weight. Exit cleanly so it's remembered. If you want, I've put the anchors, boundary lines, and the reset sentence into a short free guide linked in the description. And if you want to go deeper, watch the next video where I show how to sound confident even when you feel nervous. Because clarity is what earns respect, but delivery makes it effortless.